Welcome to Class 8 Mathematics, Chapter A Square and A Cube. Which square ends in 4? 64 squared, 108 squared, 292 squared, 36 squared. 4 big squares, but only some of them end in the digit 4. Can you guess which ones, without actually calculating? Let us find out. Before we tackle those big numbers, let us remember a powerful shortcut from this chapter. When we square a number, what does the units digit of the answer depend on? Watch this. 12 squared is 144. The base ends in 2 and the square ends in 4. 22 squared is 484. Again the base ends in 2 and the square ends in 4. 32 squared is 1024. Once more the base ends in 2 and the square ends in 4. See the pattern? The other digits, the tens, the hundreds, they do not affect the units digit of the square at all. So which units digits give us a square ending in 4? Let us check. If a number ends in 2, then 2 times 2 is 4, so the square ends in 4. What about 8? 8 times 8 is 64. The units digit is also 4. So numbers ending in 2 or 8 have squares ending in. Now what about 4? 4 times 4 is 16, ends in 6. Not 4. And 6 times 6 is 36, also ends in 6. So numbers ending in 4 or 6 have squares ending in 6. Here is our golden rule. Ends in 2 or 8, square ends in 4. Now let us use our rule. First, 64. What is the units digit? It is 4. And we just saw numbers ending in 4 have squares ending in 6. So 64 squared ends in 6, not 4. Next, 108. The units digit is 8. Numbers ending in 8 have squares ending in 4. So 108 squared ends in 4. That is a yes. Next, 292. The units digit is 2. Numbers ending in 2 have squares ending in 4. So 292 squared also ends in 4. Another yes. Finally, 36. The units digit is 6. Numbers ending in 6 have squares ending in 6. So 36 squared ends in 6, not 4. Let us double check by actually computing. 64 squared is 4096, ends in 6, just as we predicted. 108 squared is 11664, ends in 4, confirmed. 292 squared is 85264, ends in 4, confirmed again. And 36 squared is 1296, ends in 6. Our pattern works perfectly. And there we have it. 108 squared and 292 squared both end in the digit 4. Here is your reusable technique. Step 1. Look at the units digit of the number. Step 2. Recall the pattern. Numbers ending in 2 or 8 have squares ending in 4. Numbers ending in 4 or 6 have squares ending in 6. Step 3. Conclude. No need to calculate the entire square. Here is a handy reference table of all units digit mappings. Notice the 2 rows, 2 goes to 4 and 8 goes to 4. This works for any number, no matter how large. Now, you can predict the last digit of any square, even for numbers with 100 digits, just by looking at that one tiny units digit. Keep learning and keep growing. See you in the next question.